Hey Sagittarius. Good evening, Sag. So welcome to Sage Muse. This is a channel for Sagittarius. And just, newsflash. You can book personal readings from the description box. And there is also a special that is for a limited time this week only. Dun dun dun. Sag, we're doing a spooky season reading. Okay, something different. I love this. So this, if we're talking spooky season, I know most people would think October, but I'm thinking late September, October. From now till the end of October. Just saying. So let's see. Some themes are, this could be like a really magical time for you, Sag. Really magical in terms of manifesting and just feeling like things are magical, like they come out of nowhere, right? Lilacs are here, which, lilacs are good for keeping evil away. It's good for manifesting. It's good for attracting things. Like, you can use them in spells, especially. I know they use them in a lot of love spells. I don't personally do love spells, but, whatever floats your boat. But you could just, and I kind of feel like it might be attracting some answers for you. So you could just get the lilacs, put them in your house. If they're still available. I don't know much about flowers, y'all. I'm just keeping it real. So, and it could be anything. It doesn't have to be specifically lilacs themselves. Maybe even pictures of lilacs, and it can even be a sign for you because these are themes. Now, divination is here. So you could be getting messages from the other side. You could just be, getting a lot of answers from tarot readings. So, just saying, because it's with truth and it kind of says that there are messages coming from the other side. And of course, during spooky season, the veil is thinner. Definitely. And this is really opening up possibilities for you. Wait, what? So what is a brew that would help you, Sagittarius, during spooky season? Now, I don't know how available catnip is, or if you even want to drink it, I don't know. But anyways, chamomile and citrus tea, is nice. Or you can use, it says catnip, so we'll say it. But place a few sprigs of catnip, a teaspoon of chamomile, a stalk of lemongrass crushed, a sprig of lemon balm, and a sprig of mint in a jug. Cover with boiling water and brew. It says brew for 5 minutes, right? But you could just, find that drinking chamomile tea is helping you to relax more. Yeah, I said what I said. Sometimes not all of us want to go to those lengths, but I'd like to actually put together my own tea mixes. Yeah, so underneath the deck is really magical. I do think that we are entering into a new cycle, and, the sun is here with the Four of Wands, and that is really, too, going to, it kind of talks about happy home life, maybe even, getting together with people more, which is interesting. So let's get into it. What's the energy? I feel like you're just kind of considering things. I don't feel, because the Two of Swords is very much, you don't exactly see the leveling up, even though it's here. You could also have a teacher coming into your life that you don't see. But I do feel like you could just be trying to figure out what's really important to you. You know, to be honest, and definitely considering that before you make any decisions on life. So it might be, you might be at a crossroads at this time. You might be, and that could really speak to needing to make decisions about life, you know. But you're definitely not making a decision until you figure it out. You could also be talking to others about it, or someone else, you know, that kind of thing. Because with the Hierophant, it does speak to getting advice. And, you know, it's like there's changes coming in, Sag. The Wheel of Fortune is here. There's changes coming in, and you just kind of have to be patient for it. You have to just be in this allowing state of mind to allow these changes to come in, and it may surprise you when it happens. I do feel, though, it may, like, because Sagittarius, in general, we're very good with change. We celebrate change and all of that, but it also stresses us out. Anyone who says different is just, you know, it could be too that, like, you feel like things are moving too quickly. But there's definitely a sense of cleaning things up, Sag. You know, which could be an ending here, so that you can, you know, so that you can have your needs met. So we always kind of move in completion and manifestation. I don't know if anyone noticed, but, you know, it's like you just getting things out of your way so that you have room for big shiny things. And for things that you feel very heart connected to. Which is really interesting. Because I do feel as if you're getting in this mood and where you're ready to receive. And, you know, Sagittarius, we're not fire signs, like the way our energy is, it pushes out. And so you know that there are some things that you need to clean up first. And you are really moving from a heart space, which is really nice. I love that for you. But it's scary, especially whatever this ending is, whatever this completion is. And that's very much death energy. You know, there's a big transformation coming. And it's scary whenever we go into something new, or whenever, like, we're actually more afraid of success than failure. You know, and it's like, maybe it's even hard for you to believe that you're finally getting what you want. You know, and so, I mean, maybe it's scaring you a little bit. And, you know, how you can face that is the Page of Pentacles, and Judgment is just seeing it. Don't see whatever ending happens as an ending. Try to see it as an opportunity. And I think we saw this in an earlier reading. And just make the decision that I'm not going backwards. I'm only going forwards. You know, this is definitely, too, making that decision to, you know, close out the past. Step into where you're going next. I like it. So your advice is the Page of Cups, the Seven of Swords, and the Ace of Pentacles. There is a surprise coming. There's an opportunity coming, and it may come via like a message or a phone call, whatever. That's the Page of Cups. And Spirit wants you to not hide from that. For some reason, when this comes in, you may ignore it. And I feel like Spirit's telling you, don't ignore it. Don't ignore it. It's a golden opportunity. Okay. What else do we got here? Page of Swords. Four of Swords. Six of Swords. Okay. King of Wands. Nice. Justice. I mean, if there's any fear at all or any apprehension, it's kind of that I've waited for this so long, and now that it's here, I feel like that's where the fear comes from. You know, and it happens that way for a lot of us, actually. Because you're really being called to take an action, to make a decision. Seven of Cups, the Four of Cups, and that there's definitely, you don't want to make the wrong decision. The Tower, and the Page of Wands. Be brave, jump in. That's what this is all about. Don't think about what can go wrong. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. And even if it didn't work, it doesn't matter. You know, it's all about getting on that new adventure, and all about being excited about life. You know, I love it. I love it, Sagittarius, because I feel like this is what you've been asking for. Yeah, Five of Wands, the Empress. Ten of Swords. Ten of Wands. You're definitely, there's something coming into completion. And particularly it feels like there might be some people that aren't happy with this. We're always dealing with that. But that's because this would be people that you like care for in some way. And because the Empress is here. And of course they don't want to lose that. And on some level it's like you don't either. But the truth that you're facing is that you have to go after something for yourself. You can't keep doing this because it puts you in a holding pattern. And I do feel like you don't want to hurt anyone. Nothing like that. Okay. Sagittarius, I love this for you. So that is your spooky season reading. I hope you enjoyed it. Toodles.